Hello, I am José Luis García, one of the professors of the subject Automation and Energy Supply Facilities of the Master's degree in Biosystems Engineering. In this video, I will present the contents and structure of the subject and the skills that you will acquire that will be useful in your professional future. This subject is an elective that is studied in the intensification of the master's degree in irrigation and energy. The master's degree is blended. The teaching of this subject can be adapted to your schedule, following the general regulations of the master. The subject includes two blocks, a block on energy supply and another on automation. The objective of the block on energy supply is for the student to know and be able to select the technologies used in the sector and to be able to perform the design and calculation of an energy supply installation, both in the thermal and electrical aspects. Starting with thermal technologies, the key aspect in efficiency is usually the boiler. Conventional boilers use gas, either natural or propane, diesel, or fuel oil. If the area has a network of gas supply pipes, the cost of gas is usually very competitive. An additional alternative is to use biomass as fuel. There are different types of boilers with characteristics that is necessary to know as criteria of choice: conventional, low temperature, condensation, water pipe, gas pipe, watertight, or atmospheric pressure. The heating needs can be covered with a boiler or with other technologies, such as a heat pump. The advantage of the heat pump is that it can also supply cold, so it is an interesting option in installations that need both heat and cold. The electricity supply is usually covered from a transformation center connected to the electricity grid, although there are other supply options. A diesel generator can be used. Another option is cogeneration, which provides both heat and electricity at the same time. And a last option is to install photovoltaic panels or combinations of the mentioned systems. The second major block of the subject is dedicated to automation technologies. The subject contains an initial module of electronics where the fundamental aspects of analogical electronics, digital electronics, and transmission and storage of information are reviewed. In the last part of the module, the main existing methods for assembling a measurement and monitoring installation of a set of sensors with storage of the generated data are characterized. In the automation of any industrial facility, the following types of automation can be used. First, time switches or similar programmers by schedule, or thermostats and hygrostats, or programmable logic controllers, PLCs, or similar specific controllers, or finally, distributed control. In the subject, you will learn to identify the advantages and disadvantages of each of the described automations. It must be taken into account that a higher level of automation is not always preferable. in each installation of a certain level, a level may be sufficient according to your requirements and budget. The subject includes an important practical block dedicated to work with the logo automatism of the German company Siemens, a training block that can be done in distance mode, I mean in e-learning. In short, and concluding this video, the subject will allow you in your future professional life, first, to collaborate in engineering projects with a solid knowledge of the technologies used in energy supply and automation, a clearly growing subject. To communicate with other professionals in the world of engineering, in the improvement and optimization of this type of facilities. To be able to carry out an energy audit using the most advanced technologies of automation, measurement, and monitoring. Finally, it should be pointed that because this is a blended learning process, the teaching of this subject will be able to adapt to your schedule and your circumstances.